Is the Palos Verdes Peninsula the most photogenic place for portraits in the LA area? Well, I believe so. And on this episode, I hope to prove it to you by accompanying a fellow photographer and two young models to what we believe are the 5 best photo spots in PV. We'll start in the Italian-themed Malaga Cove, home to the King Neptune statue, which was imported from Italy in the 1920s. Then we'll hit the nearby Frog Creek Trail. We'll go up the road to Bluff Cove Trail, continue to the Point Vicente Interpretive Center and that beautiful lighthouse, and then top it off with a 360-degree hillside view at the corner of Via del Monte and Paseo de Sal. But before we go, some quick logistics. The cities of Palos Verdes, which is Palos Verdes Estates, Rancho Palos Verdes, Rolling Hills, and Rolling Hills Estates, is in the South Bay of Los Angeles, down the way from Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, and a sliver of Torrance Beach. Go up the hill and keep driving, and you'll end up in San Pedro on the other side. Okay, ready to explore PV? Let's go say hi to my friend Ute. How would you describe Palos Verdes?
It's a peninsula, and that's the fun part. So you have a lot of trails and nature. I feel it's like a little hidden gem. Yeah.
I'm shooting on the iPhone 13, and Ute's got some weird contraption on there.
Right. So I'm using my Canon R5, and I'm a LensBaby ambassador. So I'm using my LensBaby lens. In this case, I'm using the Spark, which looks like a garden hose and is quite fun. And my Edge 80 for portraits.
And just so you know, Ute was not born and bred in Palos Verdes. That's not a Palos Verdes accent?
It's not.
No.
It's a German accent. Okay, ladies, that looks gorgeous. That's a good start.
Malaga Cove is a great place for portraits for so many reasons. For one, if it rains, you've got cover. B, if it's really bright and the sun is shining on your models' faces, well, you can bring them in and have them pose in the shade, which offers more pleasing soft light. C, the columns and bricks make for a great natural backdrop. I love the lean-in shot, but in order to blur the background, I needed to have the girls step away from the bricks as far away as possible without me being run over. Our next stop was walking about 2 blocks down the road to get to Frog Creek Trail, a woodsy, forest-like oasis that's perfect for photography. So I really like that opening there. I love this.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you do with your hands. That's cool. Yes, that's good.
And why are you doing this?
Just to add some visual interest, because we now have the shots that Jeff did with the iPhone, so the regular ones, and I'm always intrigued to get something that's a little artsy, it's a little something that you don't see with the naked eye.
You guys know my double exposure pano trick? Okay. Mm-hmm. And when I say go, you're going to come and run behind me and then run on the other side, and we're going to do a double exposure. We're going to have 2 of you. Go.
2 layers.
That was really scary.
I love it. That's cool.
Next up, the Bluff Cove. To get there, continue down PV Drive west to the stop sign, turn right on Via Almar, go down the hill and turn left at the coastline on Paseo del Mar. Go about a half mile up the road, look for the cars, and park. Okay, so this was Clara's choice. Did I want to go to the Cove, right?
Right.
Tell everybody about the Cove.
The Cove is a great place. It's on the cliffs. It has a great view of the water. It's a little bit away from the city. It's a bit of a hike to get down there, but and it's a rocky beach, but it's really nice here.
Okay, well, show us the way. At the Bluff Cove, it's pretty simple. You walk down the hill to the rocks. There are photo ops up the hill to the side pretty much everywhere you look. And if you really want to have fun, go for a unique angle by getting really low, like Ute did here. Up the hill we go. It's to the lighthouse. Just up the way from Bluff Cove, about 5 miles away, continue on PV Drive west. This is Point Vicente Interpretive Center, where there's a wonderful old lighthouse. As we drove in, My friend Ute had a brainstorm. Tell everybody what that was.
Yeah, I think we should do silhouettes. I see the palm trees there and it is quite bright, but I think we can already get away with it.
To get the silhouette effect, I used an app called Camera Plus 2, which has more latitude than the standard iPhone camera app. It lets you stop down the exposure way further and get really dark. Ute used her Fuji camera and a filter-like attachment to go darker and to add some color to the scene. Okay, so the lighthouses, there's one down the way in San Pedro, and then there's one up in Avila Beach and in near Cambria. So they're kind of fun. They're rarely open, but they sure are beautiful and people love them. To get to our last stop, get back on PV Drive West the way we came, turn right on Monte Mar and continue up the hill until you get to the cross of Via del Monte and Paseo de Sal. And if you look really hard, it doesn't take a lot actually. Redondo Beach, Torrance, Manhattan Beach, El Segundo, Santa Monica, Malibu, all the piers. There's downtown LA right there, the Griffith Observatory,
See Manhattan Beach,
the Hollywood sign. It's all there and it's gorgeous over there. Now, your pictures today were amazing. People are watching this and they want to see more of your work online. Let them know how to do that.
Yeah, have a look at California Lover on Instagram. I will post these pictures and I will also share my pictures with you.
Well, thank you very much. Look for me, photowalkstv.com, jeffersongraham.net, and of course, please subscribe to the Photowalks channel here, youtube.com/photowalkstv. We're going to close it off by taking some pictures. We forgot to thank Leah and Clara. Thank you, Leah and Clara. Wave to the camera, and let's take a few more shots as we say goodbye. California Lover.